quality, so whee! It's Halo!
It's not like it's the height of requiring technological advancement to get the gist of what we're doing.
Are you talking about OBS or Halo? I'd argue the
Either-
Halo is
either or.
really technologically advanced.
For 2004.
No, the Halo, not Halo.
Oh, yes. A ring world would be technologically advanced. A ring world that doubles as a galaxy-ending super weapon, even more so.
Nah, dude, it's so 2000 and late. We're way past that. We have
It's like
we have
building the
rockets that
Taj
can think
Mahal.
about Mars now, bro.
It's like building the Taj Mahal, except it's actually the Tsar Bomba at the same time.
I should have grabbed a. You know what? I will grab a Dr. Pepper. Look, specifics don't matter. It's a super weapon.
The super weapon, dig it. The super weapon.
This is the first behind the scenes I will have done on my channel because I'm lazy and Verd doesn't have time to do it for MechWarrior. So let's just jump into it. Halo 2. Whee!
Yay.
Go
ahead, say stuff and things.
Look, okay, fine. Jeez. I guess this will be my official, unofficial, unedited, like, put up because someone. What are you doing? Are you playing with a microwave?
Huh?
What?
You can hear that?
Yes. Yes,
I was
can.
turning my alarm off so it doesn't go off at 4:30 tomorrow morning because I just realized it was still on. It's like, no, I don't want to get up.
Why
at
do you use your
4:30
microwave as an alarm? Because I want
It's not a
popcorn
microwave,
early in the morning.
That's my alarm. It sounds like a microwave.
Well, okay.
But, it's not. Anyways, now
This
that
is-
your intro's been totally screwed up.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I don't know what the final video is gonna look like. It's probably gonna be another year or two before it goes up. I'm gonna put this video up as soon as I can, since I'm just gonna put it up unedited, probably. Especially because I just have to layer the audio over the existing video. There we go. Play the video. Look, it's CAIRO Station. Who cares?
Africa.
Oh, just Africa, not the rest of the world that's also protected? You dick.
Well, it's over the top of Africa specifically, so I imagine they care just a little bit more than the most.
That doesn't seem to be over, you know... Isn't CAIRO in Egypt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, they're not. Technically, it looks like they're over Saudi Arabia.
That's what I'm saying, is they don't look like they're actually... Oh, we lost the intro part, whatever. It's not in this video.
Oh well.
Look, don't worry about it, alright? Master Chief,
Are you gonna overlay the new graphics on this part?
Probably. Like I said I would, you know, 12 chapters in the future. I remember watching this on the Tube TV as a kid. This specifically.
Yep. I've watched the intro to Halo, Halo 2 so many times.
I feel so... Wait, his armor is yellow. I don't remember it being yellow.
I don't either.
If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed.
Big ass yellow teeth. I mean, we said this during the video in the first place. We all think the elites and all that are cool. Cooler than...
The elites are cool.
The closest comparison I can still draw is Protoss. Like, I got nothing else because they're cool and the Protoss aren't.
I don't think the Protoss are cool at all. The Protoss are literally the example of the dickish alien race.
You want to know what I imagine saying Heli eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Go ahead, Cortana.
Pussy and steak and nothing else. You want to know what the Protoss literally eat?
But we're going to have to make this quick.
Sunlight. No, sunlight. They live off sunlight.
Thank you.
Then psychic power, apparently, or something stupid like that.
Yeah. The closest thing to the Protoss are probably the Eldar. Except the Eldar are still cooler because they, you know, actually do things.
To be fair, the Protoss didn't bring about the end of the galaxy in a way, so...
That's true.
There's a grunt on another grunt? I never noticed him!
I didn't either.
Look at that guy.
Check.
Poor guy. I remember vividly thinking as a child that her model was one of the ugliest things on the Xbox to date.
Yeah.
Not even so much her face, but like, look at her hands! Look at those.
Yeah, it looks like it's so blocky. Look at those fingernails.
It's like 4-inch long. Ugh. gross naked.
I just thought he was
elite.
gonna get stabbed.
He may as well have
Like,
been.
oh,
It would
yeah.
have been better.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're getting.
Like, look at that. It's like a tree stump.
I always thought that they were just burning his chest. I didn't realize they're branding him.
Branding him. Yeah.
Which is not. This is not the first or last time that's happened in video games.
Ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Hi, Cortana.
15
I can't help but notice how you
holding
still don't do
positions outside
anything.
the kill zone.
Also, I like how in the Battle for Reach, humanity actually like prepped a good deal, and they were ready for the attack, and the Covenant hit them with a whole bunch of stuff, and they basically almost stalemated them in space until the second wave hit.
Oh yeah.
And then this time they hit. Yeah, they hit Earth, which is even more heavily fortified with a fleet 50 times smaller, and they not only don't kill them, they are still fighting by the end of the Halo 2 campaign.
Yeah. There's very. To be fair, name one series that's as consistent as you'd really like it to be.
Yeah.
Don't
you're
name
right.
anything because I'm trying to make
There's
a point.
nothing. There's nothing.
I think there are. Oh, it's us.
Yay! My favorite part's about to happen when we spawn in and you get the legendary disease where you realize exactly how screwed you're going to be.
Like you guys even explained it to me before, but I didn't realize that iron is just on. There's no around. There's nothing. There's no stopping it.
I think
There's-
I'm gonna make you do a little bit of extra editing in here and put a timer in here to see how long it takes for our first death, and I'm gonna bet that it's less than 5 seconds.
I can do that from when they open the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't. I don't even think we have to do editing. We can just count it. I give us
You
6
can.
seconds.
I can't see the timer.
Neither can I.
Oh.
Just in your head, you know. Also,
Yeah,
I
well,
checked for
you know.
grenades earlier. Didn't have any. Whee.
Oopsie.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Yeah, just barely, but we made it.
Yeah.
I think it's the second wave. Yep, right there.
And you're dead. So we actually killed the first wave.
Look, we're better than like 90% of legendary players. All right, right there.
Just the fact that we're trying to do legendary makes us better than like a good chunk of the campaign. And here's where
I
you
don't
realize,
remember
oh, yeah,
those.
probably should use a battle rifle.
I don't remember seeing those ever. How did I know they were there?
You know what?
On top of that,
It's
I already had a battle rifle. I like the battle rifle mostly because of that big ass carry handle. This thing is a FAMAS almost.
Yeah. It drew its inspiration from. Oh yeah, you're super dead here.
Oh, obviously. Yeah, I'm immediately going for the noob combo and realizing it's a bad idea to be right
Yeah,
there.
well, you're using a plasma pistol against Russ like a dummy. And here's the second part where we realize how screwed we are. We realize we haven't hit a checkpoint yet.
Oh yeah. A theme that becomes ever present. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Hold on. Seek back to where we were. There we go. This is why I'm also recording this in OBS so I can sync it up in post. Yep,
Yeah,
dead.
and dead instantly.
I guess this will also serve as an official, unofficial death counter.
Yeah.
I'll put a little credits like how Left 4 Dead did it. It's like instead of 1,287 zombies were killed, it was Chief DiggeryK died every single time.
Yeah, at least I have the ability to stay alive a little longer because me and Verd just recently played this on Legendary, so I know to stay way the heck back. Because when me and Verd did this, I was in your position, dying every 3
To be
seconds.
fair, this is not a lesson I haven't learned. It's just more fun to be up there and pretending that like I'm drinking Red Bull and shooting people in the mouth. When I do neither of those things.
Oh, now it's my turn to die.
Yay! Whee!
I will say though that in my defense, you were blocking my line back up, so you know.
I was to
it's
your
really your
right!
fault. It's really your fault that I died.
He was near me, so I got scared and smelled his body odor. I couldn't play anymore. Yeah, shut up.
I'm just gonna make all the excuses I can right now, right off the bat.
Shut up. What? I was gonna talk about the SMG too. That thing, it's cool. Look at that thing. I like it.
It is cool.
It's also caseless, which I think stuck
Is
with
the
3.
SMG the only UNSC gun that's caseless?
I don't know, but there's a Twitter.
Pretty sure the battle rifle.
No, the battle rifle just fires the regular 7.62 308 rounds.
Yeah, but it drops casing, so the SMG is the only caseless gun they have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where did you see this?
Well, first off, when you shoot it, nothing comes out. You can see those shells coming out the left right now.
Yeah.
It was a Twitter thread. A guy who, I mean, he's a big gun nut, and he just likes to, what's the word? Like, I wouldn't say review.
Analyze.
Yeah, analyze. He likes to analyze weapons, and he'll frequently just go, "Hey, pick a series," and I'll talk about the guns. And like 80 people were all Halo, pick Halo. So he went through like.
They call people who analyze.
What do they call those? Oh, there's an elite over there. What do they call those people?
Analysts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not where you thought that was going, is it?
I wasn't really thinking about where it's going at all. I'll be serious.
Look at this bad teammate shooting me in the back of the head as I go to peek that elite for him.
Another repeating theme.
I'm going in with the noob combo. He's like, no, it's okay. I got this with my dual plasmas and legendary. It'll kill the elite in like 6 weeks. It'll be fine.
Hey, that's standard shipping time.
Standard shipping time for what? Is Amazon broken where you live?
Well, back in the day, when this game
fair-
came out.
To be fair, the Covenant probably glassed it, so it's probably not in a good way.
There I go. Yeah, I didn't
so
realize
fast.
they were behind me.
That still blows me away how fast they kill you from so far away.
Well, not to get off the Twitter man, he'd go through every weapon, and he had a lot of. He said CE has the best weapons based on real ergonomics, and that the guns generally just get worse over time. Where
Yeah.
like.
That's kind of a
CE
fantasy thing.
Yeah, that's hardly unique to Halo, but CE 2 and 3 had the best weapon. Yeah, your flashlight.
Whoa. My flashlight's coming out of somewhere it doesn't belong.
They had the best weapons for real world use, and then it all just gets worse as more games are released. But he said the SMG he stated he was like the most upset about because it was a caseless, like I don't think it's bullpup, a caseless SMG with a specific grip made to be held with one hand, and then every game just made it terrible.
Yeah. Also, I'm noticing that your particle effects, while I'm hosting, are having the same issue that I had when you were hosting, where they stay on the screen for a lot longer. It makes it harder to follow things.
I had no idea. I thought that's just how the game was.
Nope. They do not stay on the screen that long.
Even though I'd already beat it.
If you switch to the new graphics, it's not as bad. But then sometimes the game crashes, so, you know, there's that other problem.
I'd rather play the game. Well, okay, these insertion pods, how do they just smash through glass like that without breaking stuff?
I mean, it's just glass.
Yeah, but it's moving at, like, high speeds.
It doesn't have to be moving that high speed. Maybe they pull right up to it and then they, like, tap it out with a little hammer. Maybe they use one of the... Oh, you're dead.
There's a little
Like how you
grunt.
scream after the fact.
I didn't see him coming either! I got him.
You did get him somehow.
At some point you see one of these things hit, but it does not hit softly. It's an ODST pod for, you know, orbital maneuvers.
Maybe they've got a little jackal and he just sits up there. He's got one of those devices that they use in the movies where they put a suction cup up against the glass and then they scratch the circle around it and they pull it away.
Oh, here we go. Here's the first view of the new graphics, and it's not even anything you can see.
Oh yeah, and then it sucks, and then it's cool, and then it's
Homeworld 2014. If I remember correctly, we will eat it here with no checkpoint. Yeah,
this is a running theme. Our first run's usually the best, and then we die repeatedly to like stupider and stupider stuff.
That's what always happens in like hard video. Oh, I think we did make it. That's what always happens in a hard video game. Is you're on a roll, and then when you lose your momentum, you lose hard.
Right? Like the first time we got to where was it? It was like one of the second or third to last missions. Yeah, we get stuck in this room for a while. Like the second or third to last mission, we got like really far through, and then we got stuck, and then we just got sent back and
pretty much just gave up.
Yeah, and then we just got lost.
Alert. We have hostiles on the command.
Here's me pretending I know what I'm doing.
I can tell you're doing a very good job of shooting charged plasma pistols at grunts. That's very important.
And throwing grenades at friendlies. I'm kind of upset that none of the other Halos are this difficult, because when we finally won, Like,
Felt really satisfying.
like, well, I don't. It's hard to describe. Like, I don't get that kind of feeling, but I'm just in it for the bragging rights kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because we did this for leisure in a not even in a technical sense. We did this because it was fun.
Yeah.
And here I am having the most fun because I love pistols.
Yep. Got that Magnum.
Yeah, Magnum.
Yeah. This is like a 9mm.
Yeah.
You know what would have been the best thing?
What's that? A 50 cal?
You know how you don't fight jackal snipers until
Later.
What
If
if
we had
the
a
very
pistol?
first thing? What if the very first thing that happened in the Halo 2 campaign was also that was an excellent rush to death. What if the very first thing that happened when that door broke is just like 4 jackal snipers just came out and instantly headshot you? And it's like, welcome to the Halo 2 campaign, and try to get through this door opening.
Oh, the door's gonna open. Oh, the motion sensor says there's a big man on
Let's
the other
get ready
side.
to kick some alien ass, and then you just die.
And then all the jackals on the other side are all like, "Bleh, bleh, 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 bleh." And then they open the door and just.
What if the Covenant just realized that that was their most powerful warrior that they could possibly employ, and every single enemy was just a jackal sniper?
Yes, though. Stop. It hurts. Discontinue. Because Halo 1 didn't even have a sniper on the enemy team.
No, they didn't.
Unless you count the Flood, who couldn't use it. Or not effectively, anyways.
The Flood had a rocket launcher. That was exactly the same thing, just with more noise.
You're not wrong. But what is it?
You're just so good at shooting that plasma pistol at grunts that have no shields.
In case you're unaware, I'm not exactly aiming for anyone specifically.
I know, you've just hit every single grunt you fired at. With
You'd think a plasma ball the size of like 3 basketballs taped together would do more damage to a person who can't even breathe air right.
Do you often tape plasma balls together, or basketballs together, rather?
I don't own any because they broke last time I threw them at a cop.
Because they've all been taped together.
Yeah, I killed him. He's dead. Look, alright? I don't need to defend my actions. We still won, alright?
Oh, we absolutely won.
You stop talking. You sarcastic.
I will continue to talk. I'm pretty sure that the plasma pistol doesn't actually. Maybe it's not in Halo 2, but I know in Halo 3 the plasma pistol doesn't actually kill things.
I've killed stuff, but it's certainly lower damage.
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't kill players. I'm almost 100% sure that you cannot kill them with just plasma pistol shots.
That sounds retarded, but okay. Yeah, watch me miss.
You're like the best at overkilling grunts.
I love it! It's like when you find a bunch of cockroaches and instead of just spraying them with Raid or something, you get a gun.
Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
Yeah.
It's overly difficult, a waste of money, and really fun.
Yeah. Or shooting flies with a pellet gun.
Yeah. My grandpa has one of those assault guns where it shoots salt and it hits whatever bug.
Like
it
a
hits.
shotgun.
Yeah. He never used it, and I think as a joke they put it in his gun safe.
Also, I'm pretty sure that our checkpoint doesn't work here and we get sent all the way back.
I remember playing this again with somebody. Either that or I'm remembering this way. I don't remember when this was originally recorded.
I'm pretty sure I die down here in a second.
I can't. Oh, yeah, I can count your deaths in this game since it Iron Skulls us. So I know for sure if you're alive or not.
Yeah.
Here's me quickly realizing that a sidearm is not a great thing to have with a melee weapon in the future.
There's me, just about
And
to
we're
save
all
your
the
butt,
way
and now-
back here!
Yep.
Wait, no,
And this is us.
I'm
And then that's you throwing a fit.
immediately
No!
upset.
I am very upset.
I swear I saw it said checkpoint, but...
It did say checkpoint, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes the checkpoint doesn't work. And then we go through then we die several times in a row here.
Oh, yes, of course.
This is exactly the syndrome that we were
I shot you in the back of the head because you ran in my field of fire.
See how long that particle stays on your screen? Oh, that was an excellent grenade. What an absolute legend.
Well, you keep saying particles on my screen. I've pretty much been playing like that the whole time until the last 4 chapters or something.
Yeah. You'll notice
Or
that
like
when we get to the ones you're hosting, you'll notice the difference. But yeah, then we die in here like 6 times in a row. We don't get as far as we did again for like 3 or 4 runs.
I am proud of those plasmas taking care of all those grunts, though, except for that one.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Here I am pretending I'm Ooh, where'd he go?
I think he got stuck on a plasma grenade. Also, look how like your health hasn't even come back yet. You've dropped back under cover like 3 times, and your health's still taken back.
Pardon me. I think they reduced the time for the shield to come back in this game, but
they said they did, but I'm pretty sure that's a load of bull.
well, no, I know specifically in CE it took 7 seconds because Bungie and their special numbers. But
Seven's a special number.
But I never counted it for this game because, you know, we're in the middle of combat and I'm screaming all the time.
That doesn't sound like you.
You're right. Sometimes I have to breathe.
Yeah.
Not
Sometimes
often,
you're
though.
sleeping.
Well, I'm not in combat if I'm asleep. Yeah, totally got shotgun. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, no. I wish you could drop dually weapons without meleeing.
Yeah.
That's this will become a
That would have
parrot.
made.
You go.
I was gonna say that would have made dual weapons in this game a lot more viable, because the fact that you drop them every time you melee makes them really a gimmick.
Yeah. What is it? And so I have my melee weapon in any game that has a dedicated melee weapon, except for Battlefield 3's campaign because I never used it. You what is it? I set it to Alt because that is a button I can hit with my thumb. That's like I think the first game I did it in was Borderlands, and it just stuck. The problem is that I would playing with Verd specifically, I would Alt tab during long flood sections because I was dead and I didn't care. So then I would be Alt tab just doing anything else for like the 3 minutes he was fighting off infinity flood forms. As soon as I come back, I would tab back in.
Nice sticky.
Yeah, as soon as I come back, I would tab back in, and the ult would stick for a second. I'd melee Verd in the back and kill him. A lot. Like, he got upset with me. Oh, you died, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's like Evan's second death. Where's the excuse now?
Huh?
He's no, I didn't die.
Oh, I die many times. I am in no position to speak of anybody's fault. What was I was gonna...
I don't remember
that
what
was
happened
an excellent
there.
death. I don't either. I'm pretty sure we got flare-nated by the AI.
Whee!
But what were you saying? You were saying something about playing something with Verd and that you would melee him in the back, and then
Yeah.
I was gonna say something before you started saying that. What were we talking about before that?
Dual wielding.
Oh yeah.
Dual wielding
it makes
isn't.
it into a gimmick.
Well, dual wielding isn't bad in Halo, but all the dual wield weapons suck.
They suck by themselves, and you have to drop them in order
And
to melee.
That's
made him a
not
lot-
so bad, but we only play in groups of 4 and stuff online, so it's not like I have to worry about who's coming around the corner too often.
Yeah. Oh, we're also talking about in melee in general. You're saying that you have your melee bound to alt?
Yeah, right next to the space bar.
Yeah, you almost stuck me right there.
Yeah, I know. I do it on purpose in the future, I promise.
I am aware. I have my melee bound in every single game except for Halo. I have it
Look
bound
at
to
that
the
wicked
middle
ass
mouse button.
friggin' grenade.
You're truly a national treasure.
I actually have an interstellar treasure.
Something like that.
Yeah, melee is. But I don't look.
But in every other game, I don't need to use. I don't need to use melee like as often as I do in Halo, because it's such an important thing for Halo that I feel like I need to have it more accessible. So I have it bound to the thumb button on my mouse, so I can do it quickly.
Absolutely.
But I have, like, every other game, I use the thumb button for other things that are more important that I use more often, so I have the melee bound to the middle mouse wheel. But when I tried using that for Halo, it just wasn't fast enough.
That's well, having grown up playing Valve games and arena, like, PC arena games, melee was always its own weapon. Unreal Tournament had that jackhammer thing, Quake had the axe, Doom had the punch, Valve had the crowbar. You had to equip it and then use it. There was never a melee button until, like the first game I can think of is Borderlands.
Yeah.
We finally played it on the
That you
Xbox,
played?
even. Yeah. Like, yeah, we played Halo as a kid. I was a dumb idiot, like 8-year-old kid. I didn't know what I was doing.
I'm pretty sure that goes for most of us.
Yeah.
Cortana, assessment.
We didn't even own Halo. We had to play it at my cousin's house.
Same as
Yep, I didn't own a game system for the longest time growing up. When we finally got one, we got a GameCube.
Yeah,
So
we
I didn't even
we
get
got
to
that when I
play
was
any
5
first-person
years
shooters.
old. We had Super Smash Brothers, and I don't care. Oh boy.
We didn't even have Super Smash Bros. We had to borrow that from our friends.
Well,
I was very sad.
Okay, so this is something growing up I thought was normal, and I've since learned is not. When I was between the ages of like 5 and 10, they paid us to go to summer school as children. It
Really?
was yes, it was. They would give my parents obviously $100, and if you got in trouble or missed a day, you'd get 75, and then 50, and then you got no money.
Diggery
so-
death. Oh, you
Yeah.
actually survived.
Remember, the Halo 2 sword doesn't suck.
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
the Halo.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, so anyways, the first year of my summer school ever, Diggery death,
Yep.
huh? Look at that.
I didn't say it. I said not one word. Anyways, you were getting paid to go to summer school.
Yes, so I was sick because I was a very ill child, and my brother got $100 and I got 50. So he bought, with his money, the GameCube, because apparently consoles were affordable back in the day.
Yeah.
And with my $50, I got the memory card, a second controller, and Smash Melee. I sucked at it. I hated it. I still have a deep spot of regret for allowing him to force me to purchase that, but he was 11 and I was 5.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still have that controller. I think it's even nearby. It's an old Mad Catz with a turbo button.
Oh yeah, the Mad Cat.
It's taped together and stuff because I sat on it once and didn't realize. Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh, what a great grenade.
The little look at him.
Dude, those grunts are snipers with those plasma grenades. If you look away for even a second, they will stick it right to your forehead.
Yeah, you saw me trying to throw a grenade at them, but I didn't have any.
Yep. My video games growing up was GoldenEye and the original Super Smash Brothers and the original Mario Kart
We were
on
from
the
the Super Nintendo.
Nintendo 64.
We were from the Super Nintendo to the GameCube. I didn't get a 64 until I think I was like 15 at a garage sale for $20 with 4 controllers.
Yeah.
It's the green translucent one, but it didn't come with any
Yep.
cartridges. So it's been in my closet for years. I'm stuck again.
You are.
I think I took you with me.
You might have. At that point, I might have just jumped in to like make the pain go away. But yeah, like the Nintendo 64 was probably the first one that I actually played. I mean, I played before that. I played like the NES or the Super NES, but like the Nintendo 64 was the first one that like I was like a party console, you know?
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't have the 64, but I don't remember what year this was. I was still just a dumb idiot kid. But my brother had whatever version of a 64 emulator. So we still played a bunch of the games. In fact, more than we should have. But, ask me about Majora's Mask as a kid. That scared the hell out of me.
Really?
The moon!
I never played this. I never played. Yeah, the Nope.
No, I was in like late middle school to junior high before I realized, wait a minute. What's this other Zelda game? I thought it was just Majora, and then I learned that I can't
Ocarina
even.
of Time.
Yeah, I finally was like, that's a game? What are you talking about?
I think Ocarina of Time is probably the most popular Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah, I still haven't played it because
I haven't played them either. I just never got around to those. The only ones we played were the multiplayer games because we didn't actually...
I know. I'm talking to you about being sneaky right now, and they clearly see me. I'm just screaming and running away.
So, wait, no. I've not thought this out well. I've got a shotgun primary and a sword secondary. Surely I will...
I think you threw that.
I probably did. And there they are.
Look at them having a little jerk-off party over there. Yeah, I have a shotgun. I'm not pushing that.
And I'm pretty sure that's where I was giving you grief about like going in there to save you from the elites that I knew was there.
The shotgun was another weapon the one man had a lot of, this one specifically, because it's just the Halo 1 shotgun, a lot of praise for, because he said it solved the issue with barrel heat, since you never actually touched the barrel. And then, through magic, you can put 12 entire shells in there.
Yeah, and it's top fed too, so I would like to know the ergonomics behind that.
I don't think that's too difficult of a thing to do. I'm not going to look it up because I don't care.
You're just sacrificing a lot of barrel length for I don't really know much of an advantage that you get from a top-fed mag or a top-fed tube.
Oh, I think I took you to go get the skull at this point.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the only skull we intentionally got, and then we later saw a skull in High Charity and said, screw that. Well, no, we didn't even know it was there. You saw it and I didn't because I was in the old
passed it
graphics.
going up the, yeah.
Yeah. This is the only... Well, no, this is the... Like, I got like 3 skulls and realized I did not want to go through that slog because Halo 2 hurts.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I've got it! Look at me go with my terrible jumping skills.
Cortana, yeah, Cortana's all like, oh, they're gonna take over the Earth! And I'm all like, shut up!
Shut up, Cortana, we've got a trash
through,
can to pillage.
We have to dig through trash, Cortana!
Look at me go. I'm like, yes, I can move this trash can.
You're a true champion. What is that thing on the floor right next to it?
Also, I'm pretty sure that I'm just BXBing as fast as I can, trying to get the trash can to move, so it looks like I'm spazzing out with my gun.
Now you're just having trouble picking it up. Is that somebody's bone right there?
Well, now, Diggery, this is a PG-rated game.
No, it's not. No, it's not at all. The only thing stopping this from being higher rating is the language and the fact that Cortana doesn't have nipples.
Chief, over here, next to the bomb.
Next to the bomb. What bomb?
Over here. Over here. No, your other here.
Yeah, Cortana, you can tell me exactly where to go. You have control over my armor.
You have control over my mini-map. Actually, technically, I guess not. Oh, hear gunfire. That's how you know you're going the right direction. All of a sudden, there's combat.
Well, that's any action video game.
Yep.
Oh, what's a... Halo's armor, especially on the Legendary, I have trouble with it, because it's just so weak.
Yep.
Yeah, we have the strongest, most titaniumist out... Oops, he got shot.
Yep. It's basic freaking Marines can take more damage than our dumbass.
The only reason Master Chief survived is because he can fly. Like, that's it.
4 shots with a shotgun after he was already low. That is...
Yeah, look where we are!
Oh, no!
This is upsetting in post.
This is... I know, I was just saying, this is upsetting me now.
This is why it took us 45 minutes. Like, if I were to do one of those segmented runs, I'm not going to use the word speed run when we clearly didn't do that.
No.
If I did a segmented run, I'm going to wager it probably would have been within par time, even. But instead, we get to waste all this time.
He's just fixing it. Yep, and now we have the same problem. We got through so well the first time, now we're gonna die like 6 times in a row.
Oh boy.
I remember this sound motif too, that was right at the beginning of this save too, so... Like, you get to know the spot that you spawn in at pretty well after you've done it 5 or 6 times.
Yeah. Fighting regret.
Oh gosh. That's gonna be a fun one. Watch, that plasma grenade's gonna land on me. I guarantee it.
Apparently
It almost
not.
landed on you. I thought he was throwing it at me.
I wish Halo would have had a better board game than that one they did where it's like space combat. They need to form a Blood Bowl, or just at least a Blood Bowl army, so I can roll grunts running down the field and tripping.
Just all of them carrying dual plasma grenades. They trip at their opponents.
Pretty much. Meanwhile, the elites would be the clear and obvious best team.
We make such an efficient use of our resources.
Oh,
You're gonna
absolutely.
die. Nope, you did not.
I'm actually not
Somehow.
that bad with the sword. It's just that.
Well, no, because the sword takes like 3 shots to kill a white elite, so I just assumed that he was gonna beat you to death before you could get the
Like-
second sword off.
To,
But I hit him with the plasma.
to my
right at the
own
time.
credit, and only from my own memory, whenever I have the sword, I'm actually really effective. I just get bored whenever I have a power weapon and start doing dumb stuff, just to make me laugh. And then I ruin the game for other people.
You make yourself laugh and everybody else cry.
Yeah. It's like a court jester, but backwards. Here I am going the wrong way.
You never know. Maybe there's something important over there. They have to have that hallway there for a reason, right?
Yeah, it's so that when during there we go.
Is it an idiot trap?
I think you died. Well, I was gonna say during normal operation hours, people use that to walk. Did I shoot that Marine in the back of the head?
You might have. We've killed probably a couple Marines.
We intentionally kill Marines at some point.
I'm pretty sure. No, we don't. I kill a Marine unintentionally at least one time because he walks in front of my bullets. I know if you kill Johnson in the Halo 3 campaign, he'll team kill you. Like,
Oh no,
whenever
no.
your health gets low.
That's in a currently unreleased video because when my brother and I play, we absolutely don't take it seriously. We are Master Chief has crash landed on Earth 2 minutes ago. The Arbiter is currently shooting Master Johnson Man, and then suddenly Master Chief decides, yeah, I'll join in, and starts pummeling the hell out of this really cool man to death.
Right?
He ragdolls, he gets up, and one hits the Master Chief.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty good.
Still a more dignified death than getting killed by a freaking glorified glowing bowling ball. Also, and then you just run right out here and die. Nope, you don't die.
You really don't give me any credit, like, at all.
Well, no, because it was either you or Verd that didn't, like, appreciate that there was going to be enemies right there.
Oh, no.
Actually, you know what? I think that I was afraid that you were going to...
We die here and there's no checkpoint, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and then we have to go back. But I'm pretty sure that little instant right there where we were looking at each other was me saying... Or you were saying something along the lines of, I know what I'm doing, and I'm like, yeah, but I thought you didn't, because this is what happened when me and Verd played it.
Chief,
And then you immediately demonstrate that you don't know what you're doing by running out in front of more of them.
To be fair, I had a power weapon. See? They're dead or something, whatever.
They're dead.
Yeah, whatever. I think. What, Okay, yeah, the absolute... That is still one of the biggest guns I've ever seen, that Mac cannon. Like, I cannot offhand think of a cannon the same size that isn't supposed to be, like, a planet cracker.
That's not supposed to be, like, a specific super weapon and not just an orbital defense platform.
Yeah, like, every other orbital defense platform I've seen is pretty much just as many guns as they can put on.
Yeah.
They never...
Technically, like, given what the UNSC, like, was fighting against before the Covenant was just, like, human insurrectionists, there's not really a reason that I can think of why they would have orbital defense platforms firing weapons that large. They only need that, really, to fight the Covenant.
Yeah, yeah, what's the saying? It can poke a hole in a Covenant cruiser, and then you never see that happen, ever.
In the books, their freaking Supermax on the stations will, like, they'll actually one-shot Covenant battlecruisers and, like, heavy capital ships.
Oh, you died because you didn't realize what a drone was.
You're like, oh no, drones! And I'm like, huh, what's that? And then I exploded.
13 cruisers, 2 assault carriers. I'm going loud.
Oh, what was I about to... Yeah, this is like 30-something years into the Human-Covenant War. And that's one of the intentional kind of dichotomies between Covenant and Human, is that human guns somehow do a lot of damage despite... Like, we could make these guns today. There's nothing stopping us for everything except for, like, the ammo counter. But they can
firearms?
Yeah, like that battle rifle, like I said, that battle rifle is just a freaking a Clarion on burst fire. There's nothing special going on there. It just
I think somebody actually made a real life assault rifle.
Yeah, like the
rifle.
only catch is the digital components wouldn't quite be there because, I mean,
they had a digital counter. It just did it backwards.
Oh well, still,
which is a literal programming fix.
Yeah. Now, I can understand why the Mac cannon can't be around, but we do have rail guns, from what I understand.
We have the technology to build rail guns. It's prohibitively expensive. He's swimming in the air. That's funny. But, like, technically, like, the basis for that technology is there. The Super Mac guns that they have in Halo, though, those are basically throwing projectiles that are, like, you know, hundreds of tons at a fraction of the speed of light, and they do like gigatons of damage when they hit, which is bigger than any nuke we've ever made.
Yeah, absolutely. What was that? To get around the Geneva Convention, we're just dropping tungsten rods that do just as much damage. But because there's no radiation, all it does is poke a hole all the way down to the freaking core of the Earth. Oh, this is us talking about how the Mac gun is quieter in the new graphics. I don't know what you're looking at. Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about how
looking at all the ships blow
the
up,
Covenant ships are very clearly losing, and then they still win.
right? It's like, yeah, look at how the cool stuff we're doing. It's like, ah, I see what's going on. The Covenant ships are respawning faster than we can kill them.
Yes, of course. They're cheating. What was that thing I was getting at? Yeah, no, like, I think the per shot damage of any human weapon is generally higher than its Covenant equivalent. Because
Yeah.
that makes sense when you're dealing with plasma.
Cortana, concentrate your fire on
You know, I read the wiki pages. They were all... Yeah, we die like 5 times here.
Yep.
I read the wiki pages, like, yeah, a near hit from a plasma rifle will burn your arm off. They don't even have to be accurate anymore. They just have to pelt your area. The same way I imagine they did it with flamethrowers in Vietnam, kind of thing.
The first carrier completely ignored us, sir. Blew through the Malta's debris field and headed straight
Why is
for
it so
Earth.
white?
Wow,
wait.
that's racist.
We are in the vacuum of space, huh? You need to be pre-sun bleached. That's why the ISS is white. Look at those nerds!
They're gonna kill probably me.
Yep. Wait, yeah.
Everyone, form up.
I think
And
that's
then
the
I'm
first
pretty
time I
sure-
intentionally meleeed you.
Yep.
There
First
I
of
go.
many, and then you die because the world is just.
I don't know. I think I'm eating something.
Form up.
You
Follow
probably are.
I'm eating something right
And
now.
I-
You don't even know it. Yeah, I'm trying to hide so I can take another bite.
No, wait, don't kill me.
Please, no. Discontinue. Oh, what is it? Something about elites with jetpacks
So-
is the goofiest looking thing. Also, look
Yeah,
at
their jetpacks
ODST.
are really weird.
ODST man with a water camo in space. Yeah, I'm thinking it right now too.
Everyone, form
Yeah.
up. Follow my lead.
And then you die for it.
I couldn't see him. He was camouflaged.
Blends in so well with all the white.
Everyone, form up.
Yeah, that
Follow
sort
my
of stuff makes sense anywhere else.
I can't even think of another map where water camo would even make sense to have.
Not
Nothing
in
else.
Not in this map. There's no nighttime stuff in this map. Or this map.
Like,
This
in
game.
any of the Halo 2 maps.
That's what I'm saying. Like the whole Halo 2 is does not take place at night, but I can think of multiple times in Reach and CE where it'd totally be fine.
Maybe in some of the flood maps where you're in the dark in the in High Charity.
Yeah, but what would an ODST be doing there aside from?
Oh, I
being
have
the
no
flood?
idea.
Yes, we don't have to justify it. We're just looking for random excuses.
Just looking for any map where it makes sense.
Also, screw that chapter. Like, oh,
Yeah.
talk about that one when we get to it. All right, let's get ready to go out the front
Something-
door of the elevator.
Just so you
Dun,
know,
dun,
there
dun,
are
dun,
quite a few
dun,
elites.
dun,
Yay!
You may need to get creative.
Cortana's basically telling us that the hard mode is about to
Oh, that
engage.
way!
Oops.
Yeah.
Dur.
So there's an achievement that I have not tried to get yet. You need to beat this whole chapter on legendary without getting hit once, and you get an Easter egg.
Without getting hit?
Yes.
I want to know what that is. I'm never ever going to try it, and I think the person that does it is a sadist of the highest order.
I fully intend to do it at some point. Look, I beat the library on CE without dying, so let's go. Look at that big purple turd with the spikes.
Right? That's like a really bad one to have. Past that, like a
Big ass
giant
kidney
potato
stone.
with some thumbtacks sticking out of it.
Yeah. You need to stop being descriptive.
Also, it's a good thing Cortana wasn't just like, oh no, I don't know what their programming language is. Boom.
Carrier shield is down. I'm in position.
Well, no, she's
Ready
been in
for
their
immediate
ships.
assault.
No, actually, I don't know.
Commander, not against the
She was
Ah,
supposed to be in one of their
Not
ships,
on your own. Sir.
That's true.
Permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master?
according to the one book I read.
Permission granted.
Lord Hood is, I like him.
Yep.
They at no point is he like, oh, what happened to that guy? At no point is he all like, we need to do what's best for everybody. He's like, no, Earth, please.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like it.
Why isn't she just like, dude, there's like 0.1 seconds left on this timer. If you set that back off, you're gonna die. What if the Covenant don't even use human increments of time that you can even like discern? So that it's like, how much time's left? I literally have no idea. What is 4 zigabats?
Yeah, wait, what's that like, I forget, the nanosecond or something is how long it takes at the speed of light to go 1 meter? What kind of stupid measurement is that? I can understand saying a day is the length of the Earth rotating.
Yeah.
But then everything else seems like weird justification.
I mean, plenty of our measurements have stupid reasons for existing.
Yeah, also, I just realized this is, Halo 3 also has the airlock. Toward the very end, and you're trying to stay inside, but it's something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So much cooler in the new graphics.
Yeah, at this point we didn't realize it crashed the game.
Yeah.
That's a Halcyon-class cruiser.
And it dead as hell.
Well, yeah.
Good thing they just blew a hole conveniently for us to fit ourselves through.
Well, yeah, no, the longswords did it on purpose.
And boom. You're
Yeah,
dead.
look, that bomb is too like. Why does your explosive have to have a TV in it?
Right?
I guess it's the holy relic of making stuff explode.
Yeah, it's true. It's just kind of the following the Warhammer 40k logic of it's done this way because it looks aesthetic.
He flew pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Chief, get inside. Gear up.
We're taking this fight to the surface.
Oh yeah.